I'm getting ready to talk about BMF Season 1, Episode 5. Another fire episode. Very good storytelling. Most shows that are based in reality, you can normally have a good story. A lot of times, truth is stranger than fiction. So before I break down this show, I got a couple of guests. I got my boy Brillo in the house. What's good, fam? Straight from
What's
Detroit.
good, Jay? You
What
know
up?
what
What
it is.
up? They got Detroit basketball. they they put him in the 2K game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what's up.
right. And then I got Pretty Girl Loves Trap Content joining again. How you doing?
Hey y'all, how are y'all doing tonight?
All right,
Cool.
all right. Good to have you
Track Queen.
back. Yeah, definitely. Hey, make sure you guys subscribe to their channels. I'm gonna put the link in the description box as well. So definitely check them out, support, and they both make a lot of good videos. So you know, hey, I got HBO, Showtime, Stars, Cinemax. You can have JAYMOOREREVIEWS, Brillo, Pretty Girl Love, Trap Content, Lamont. You can subscribe to them all, watch them all. Netflix, you know what I'm saying? Amazon. I got all of those. We can have all of these. We can all check out and support one another. So definitely check them out. All right. Miss Karen, what's up? What's up? How you doing? No, it's not like a soap opera. But they do have a unique way of doing the camera. Where they kind of like zoom in or zoom out or show it different angles. It is a unique way, but they use real cameras. It's not like a soap opera, it's like a TV show. So it's definitely worth checking out. HBO always come with some good shows. So they got a good track record. So anyway, Brillo, what did you think about this episode and what rating would you give it?
10 off the gate. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. I'm messing with you, man. Man, I'll probably get an episode about an 8, man, close to 9. I know I keep saying 8, but I just want to. I don't know. I'm a hard critic, I guess.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I give it about an 8, 8.5 at best. I mean, it was really good. It's hard to make perfect content. So, but it was definitely good for the hour. So I agree with you. What stood out to you this episode? What was one of the biggest moments
Meech.
this episode?
Meech stood out to me. All his moves, man. All his moves. Meech stood out to me in this episode the most.
All right, all right. Pretty girl, what's up? What would you rate this episode and what stood out to you the most this episod?
I give it a 9 actually. I
Okay.
enjoyed every second of it. I mean, my blood pressure was up, even though I knew Meech and Terry wouldn't die, but it's just the whole process of, Lamar and what he's gonna do. It was a lot. But
Pressing.
I definitely enjoyed the episode. So I give it a 9 and Meech stood out. He was the MVP of the episode.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he took it to the next level and showed that he is going to do whatever it takes to succeed in this game. One thing that a lot of people, especially people that ain't familiar with this life, will say is that's the easy way out. It's really the hardest job you can damn near have. I mean, you risking your freedom, you risking your friends and family freedom and life, risking your own life, and it's always something that pushes you to another level. Whether you get robbed and they take something off of you personally, well, how could you stay in business? How could you have a reputation if people know they don't have to pay you? They could just rob you and you ain't gonna do nothing. So either you're gonna have to become a killer or beat somebody damn near to death to prove that you can't do that to me, or you out of business. You know, Meech, although didn't get robbed personally, they got robbed for their stash which then shows that they soft and that you could do whatever you want to their crew, hit them hard where it hurts, and there won't be no repercussions. So he had to take it to another level. And it showed right there that this game is dirty, but he gonna do what it takes to win, which, you know, we saw was crazy. So let me ask you this, pretty girl. Do you think Meech was wrong for taking that girl, kidnapping little mama?
Yes and no. um, Wrong in a sense, yeah, as a little girl, but all's fair in love and war. I mean, it's the game, you know. There's no honor amongst thieves. So he did what he had to do. It was his livelihood that was at stake. So that was the only thing he knew he could hold over Lamar. So I wasn't mad at it, unfortunately. I really wasn't.
All right. Brillo, what's up, man? What you think about Meech taking this girl? Was he wrong? Did he take it too far? Or was he justified in what he was doing?
I'm gonna say this. I just gotta stand on me. So yes, he was wrong, but I understand why he did it. Definitely understand why he did it. He was back against the wall. He was desperate, but yeah, he was definitely wrong for it. But like she said, I don't blame him for it. I'm like, man, I'm not mad at him because of only because of the way he treated her while she was in his care. But still, he was definitely wrong. But I ain't mad at him at all.
Okay, but let me ask you this part too, though. Is he really thinking about how, just like I said, once you do one thing in this game, it goes to another level. Now you
Right.
got to prove something, so it go to another level. Now you got to prove something, so it go to another level. Like in my small experience in this world, I ain't gonna it's self-incriminate. Nah, but in
I know
my
where you're
small
going with it.
experience, this ain't the end. So now he done took it to this
True.
level of kidnapping this girl. So now what is Lamar gonna be leaving it alone? And people know, well, we could kidnap his
Ah,
girl and know he ain't gonna do nothing. What's he gonna do? What's gonna happen now? What level is this gonna go to?
well, Beast done opened up Pandora's box. Uh, as far as families are considered, but
Yeah.
so he had contingencies in order. We'll see how they go. But of course, Lamar is present. Of course, he about to be it's open target. You opened up Pandora's box, but Meech was about to be out of business, so he had to get that stash back. So
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this, PG. I'm gonna say PG. Keep it short. PG. All right. So now that he done took it to this level, what is Lamar gonna do to hold his crew together? He done already had to take off the belt like he's somebody's daddy. Except he done damn near choked him out. What does he got to do to show that he ain't one to be played with and let these dudes and everybody in the street know, don't test me. Don't put your hands on my family. Don't kidnap nobody. And you need to do what I said. What is he gonna do to prove that he ain't one to play with? Where you think it's going?
He just probably got to keep that fear factor. They fear him at this point. Well, most of them. So the only thing I could think of is just keep fearing their forks. That's the only thing I could think of at this point. I mean,
Okay. You
how
don't
far
think
does
he
he think
gonna
he can?
kidnap any of Meech's family? What about Meech's sister? What about
Yeah,
Meech's
I
mama?
thought about that, but I feel like it would be redundant. Are we going to go through a whole nother episode about kidnapping? So I'm not sure if he will go as far as, kidnapping someone, but I definitely feel like he may shoot up the house.
Okay. Remember, he was telling his crew, I don't care if it's, their mama, daddy, big titty auntie, whoever it is, I want them.
Hmm.
So is he gonna say, forget it, never mind, or what? Was he just why they put that line in there is what I'm saying. Brillo, what you think, man? Where he going with that? He done or he was just tripping? What?
Nah, man, Lamar back unhinged, man. My boy about to go to war. It's on. He's shooting up everything, man. That's why Meach. If you caught a line, Meach said if he gonna run into them hitters I placed. So Meach got people watching him. But yeah, Lamar applying pressure, man. He gonna let off some shots in some areas that he not supposed to, man.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think my opinion,
Look at him. Look at him.
exactly. He's not going to
Unhinged.
let it go. Yeah, and I also think that
They're gonna have to
what's
put him in the ground.
yeah, I think Cato days a number because all it's gonna take is for Lamar to have that girl see Cato and be like, "Yeah, I was over her house," and then that's it. Cato is dead. It's dead. It's over. So I think that Cato is on thin ice with Lamar. She got lucky that Meach took her and was walking outside when Lamar came in. And Lamar damn near saw him. She had to kind of distract him. So I do think Cato days may be numbered because that's all it's going to take. But I think that they either going to kidnap Meech's mama or his sister. I do think that because that does happen a lot in this game, though. And one thing that most of these shows never showed is people getting kidnapped. Like even with Tariq getting kidnapped, he kind of planned that as more of a setup to rob his dad in a way. It wasn't a real kidnapping. It kind of turned into it a little bit, but I guess he kind of got kidnapped twice. When he got kidnapped with Kate at the jukebox. But kidnapping happens a lot because the dope man can't call the cops. You know, just like dope dealers get robbed a lot. They can't call the cops and say, man, they robbed me for a couple keys or they robbed my stash spot. So you know, those type of crimes, that's why Lamar, they said, used to rob all the dope dealers in that area in the very first episode because there's nothing they could do. So I definitely think that he's going to try to, you know, get some revenge, and I think that they in trouble. Encouraging Warrior said, I knew Lamar was gonna mess up when he promised to pick Child up on time. Street dudes are not punctual. That ain't always
That,
true.
yeah, that ain't true.
That ain't always true, but that is funny. Um, so one journey say the real Cato is alive. That's the problem with this. Is a
The
lot of
real
people,
Kato is a dude.
yeah. Well, some people say it ain't a dude. Some people say it is, but I'm not sure. I try not to follow that real story and look it up, because then what's the point of watching the show? And I think that they are going to change up some things. That's why they say it's based off of, but they got to change up some things because too many people know this story and could look it up, and
Yeah,
it
they
ruins
gotta
the
change a
show.
lot of stuff. Nobody trying to catch a case.
Right. My girl Miss Gina says she got kidnapped. Oh no. We
Oh,
glad you got returned. But damn. That just go
yeah.
to show,
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy out
Yeah,
here in these streets.
have you guys seen Paid in Full?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
so Money Making Mitch, his little brother, I believe it was his brother, the guy that they kidnapped, my mom knew him.
Oh
So,
wow.
you know, it's crazy.
Definitely. It do happen a lot. And you know, it's good to see that it was kind of not good to see, but it's accurate to see it depicted, rather, I should say, in this show. So you can say, hey, that was good. I like the kidnapping every now and
Right
then.
there.
Hold up, just snatch a person. Hey, that was good. No, it was but it was accurate, rather, I would say. um, so speaking of you know, something crazy. So we see Mitch, I mean not Mitch, Project Pat get confronted by Meech. And he done told him, you know, you getting high on your own supply. I can't mess with you no more. He had to still on this dude in the gut, man. We saw he later tried to go ahead and snitch, turn fed. PG, what's up? What you think is gonna happen with this relationship with Project Pat, and how far is he gonna try to push it to get some revenge on Meech for wanting to leave?
Pat gotta go, man. His days is numbered. I mean, it's clear he still has feelings for me, for Meech, because he would have. I feel like he would have killed him by now. You know what I'm saying? Based on everything that he's done, try to cut a side deal with his right hand man, and just pretty much just coming out the mouth any type of way to Pat. Most drug dealers are not going to have that, but Pat either got to go to jail or he got to be in a position where he can't have any power on the streets. So it's either jail or he gotta die, man.
Yeah, I mean, Pat days is numbered. That was a great scene with the two brothers in there in the barbershop. They're brothers in real life. For those who don't know, Coach Copper and Project Pat, the Harris brothers, Steve and Wood Harris, are brothers in real life. They did an excellent job in that scene. And he told them, "You a dinosaur, and I'm about to, make you extinct." And also, we learned that Pat from New York. Brillo, get on up in there, man. What's gonna happen with Pat? And what's up with these New York Negroes coming in running stuff in the beat? I like what
Don't come
Steve
hard on
said. What's up with
Pat,
them New
man,
York
come
big
on.
city
Pat, the worst kind of rat, man. Pat
Negroes?
ratting and he ain't even jammed up. Not that it's better. He just ratting because he's sick,
Feelings
because he a
hurt.
dinosaur. He out the game. My man already told him. My man stood up for the city. Talking about you New York dudes. He
Mhm.
stood up for the city. He told him. You're a dinosaur, man. But Meech was hurt, man. Meech was hurt when he stole on Meech. Meech raised his hand to his own father, didn't even raise his hand to Pat. He said Pat was
Right.
like a father to him. He was hurt, man.
He
He's looking
won.
at him like, man, it don't gotta be like this. Pat through, man, playing with his nose, the worst kind of rat. Yeah, he gotta retire. He just gotta learn how to cut hair, man. Or get off the board. Get off the board. He gonna
Yeah.
try. He not dumb. Meech, Meech might have to kill him, man, because he desperate. He gonna try something.
Montana
So
Max, what you say I just gave away? What I just gave away, y'all? I don't know. I don't know, man, but that's what I'm here for, to break it down, right? Tell y'all my predictions. I don't know what I gave away though. You're gonna have to let me know. So let me ask you this, Brillo, since you Detroit born and raised, right?
yes. you know.
You not?
Oh yeah. What?
Oh, you was over there mumbling. I ain't gonna hear what you said.
Oh, you can't hear me. I say yeah, yeah. No.
Okay, all right. So what's up with Coach Copper when he said, what does that damn thing he said about Detroit? We come with the hand and punch you in the face or something. What the hell he say?
No, we not for we not for open hands. We for closed fists. If you want to find out, we'll knock you out. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, I'm gonna stand on that.
Hey, is that true? Y'all say that in the D. You heard that before?
Yeah, I heard that plenty of times.
That's what's up, man. That's funny, man. Hey, he
And
came with the
that's kind of that's kind of like a bad thing too. Like you know, you gotta have an open hand to give you a handshake to say what's up. If everybody fighting, that's just how it is. That's the
right.
mindset. You gotta break that though.
Right. Um, while I'm thinking about it, everybody, please hit that like button if you're sitting here enjoying the panel, enjoying the content. We get to 50 likes. I'm gonna play a video. We get to 100 likes today. I got this R. Kelly video I made. I didn't put this one out yet. It's a couple minutes long. It's funny, I think. I hope y'all enjoy it. And so, hit them likes. Also, we get to 100 likes. I'm going to do a $25 Cash App giveaway. So you can win $25. All we got to do is get to 100 likes. So smash that like button, bang that bell, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate it. So I hope y'all enjoying this show. So anyway, let's get to it. So yeah, man, I think Coach Copper done had enough. He done got tired of being crooked. He trying to straighten up. He know that his partner is on his ass. He knows that working with Meech compromised him to the point where he may end up in jail. I think he got insulted that he just came and Project Pat came to him thinking that he could just be bought like he was on the store shelf or something. And so I don't know, man. Is it too late? Or does he still got time to clean up his act? PG, what's up? Is it too late for Coach Copper? Or does he got time to clean up his act still?
I think it's a little too late. His hands has been dirty probably for 20, 25 years. It's one of those things. He should have made this decision 10 years ago. Yeah, and his partner is on him. So
He
yeah,
is.
and it's a pending case. There, JMO is still out there. That's a case in the trial that's going to be likely coming up. So he has a lot to do with that. And they mentioned that the witness is on his way to California, so the witness isn't dead. So who knows? That may be something that may brew up in the next season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Brillo, what's up, man? Is it too late for Coach Copper, or did he get it all cleaned up just in time? Did he stop everything? We saw
Well, I think he was.
Robo Snitch is on his ass up in there. That dude. I guess.
Hey, woo!
Crazy.
He was going
Yes,
crazy
every
with
know
it.
that's
I'm
how
like,
he do
man,
it.
perfect witness.
Perfect,
Human
boy.
robot.
Man,
Robo Snitch, boy. He was robotic with the talk.
he got in there and went crazy with it. But I think Coach Copper got out just in time, man. Even though everybody know he dirty, and they don't. I don't know. For what I know, they don't have no evidence on him. His boy saw him, but he didn't get him on video. With Meech at the, and he don't know what they was talking about. Whatever. I mean, they can know he just dirty, but they don't have no evidence until he testify. So he in the win for right now. If he come back, so for right now, Coach Cop good.
Okay. I think he's right on the edge. I don't know if he good, but I don't know if it's too late either. I would give him a 50-50 chance right now. He right on that line. I don't think he that good because he's just barely making it, I think. And then his partner is on him. So I don't know. VJ, you said, come on, he's a civilian. This dude was so robotic and nerdy. I mean, he talking about, yes, it was a Ford LTD. Yeah, there's probably only 1 to 2,000 left in the city. He's about 6'3". Comes about right here. Like, what the hell wrong with the way this dude talk, man? This dude, where was he? Where did he come from? Where did he see all this stuff? I mean, I don't understand this witness, man. But anyway, that was smart for him to use Meech to get his ass out of town, to scare him out of town. But it was a bad idea on where he met up with Meech. And even though he gave that money back, the way he did it was a little too obvious.
Yeah, that made it look worse.
It did kind of make it look worse. So
Like he in charge, he paying Meech off.
right. What you think, PG? What you think? Is it this made it worse, or did he, do it, and his partner can't really say much?
It's all in perspective because Crooked Cop could pretty much say, "Hey, Meech tried to extort me, and I was returning the money." So he could say that.
Right. I actually agree with you on that. It does look bad, but he could say exactly what you said, because that's what I would have said. He tried to pay me off, and I told him I ain't for sale, and I gave him his money back. And I think the only way it could have made it really look bad still is if he was taking pictures. because then the
Mhm.
pictures may have, showed something different than what was actually happening. But since he wasn't taking pictures, you kind of don't have a still image of you holding it, you know what I mean, looking as if you received it. He was giving it back. So I mean, I think that's why I say he's right on the line. He's right on the line. And he also made a mistake with trying to get that earring out his back seat at the police station. PG, what you think about that? Why was he at the damn police station doing that? Why he ain't go home?
It's like,
Well,
to be a veteran, he's making some silly decisions. Like, I don't
yes.
get it. Like, everything needs to be done incognito. Okay, it needs to be in alleys and dungeons, warehouses, caves, wherever you need to do your dirty work, you need to do it. But he's doing it in obvious places on Front Street, and I don't know, it's careless mistakes. But I'm glad he did think to look for that, because that's literally like almost a needle in a haystack to try to find that earring. But
Right, right.
I just hope
Yeah.
he disposed of it properly.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Brillo, what's up, man? With Coach Copper, man. Why he slipping? Why he doing this stuff in places that his partner is on his ass like that?
Yeah, I don't know why he would search the car there. Like that didn't make no sense. I thought maybe it was like I don't know how they did the cars back then. Maybe was that his car or a squad car?
That was his squad car.
I don't know. Maybe he had another one. I don't know. That was dumb to check it right to check it right there. But I don't know about the earring, man. I think maybe that dude just planted it there. Maybe he suspected him all. He suspected him all along. So he
Mm,
might have just been feeding him that. He suspected him ever since Meech up the blicky on him in the hospital. hospital. He like,
right.
why you going to
That's
bat
a
for
good
these
one.
Flannery boys? I think he might have just fed him some garbage to see what he was gonna do, and then start following him. So we don't know how long he been following him.
Right. That's a good one,
That's
man.
good,
What if he
Brillo.
did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what if he did set him up? That's crazy. My boy Jimbo G coming through with the super chat, fam. I appreciate you. You say he the worst
Jimbo.
type of snitch. He be snitching forever and a day talking about Dr. Robot. You skip past my comments. I can't get every comment, but I will get every super chat. So you made sure I got it. That's all that matters, right? You know how many comments coming through, Jimbo? I can't get everybody, fam. I wish I could, but I will get every super chat. So y'all definitely want your comments read. You can hit up the super chat, and I will always read those. But I try to get to as many comments as I can, regardless. But thank you, Jimbo. I appreciate the super chat as always, and I do have a video to play with that as well. Hold on while I get it ready. You say encouraging warriors said coach making mistakes um, because he's paranoid of getting caught. What do y'all think? You think that he's getting paranoid and he's gonna start making more mistakes, or you think he's gonna be able to clean it up in time?
I don't know if we got to depend on how much he did, how much you got to cover up. The JMO thing seemed to be, they better find somebody to put it on real quick. We don't know
Right.
what else he got to cover up. They better find somebody to put it on. Better try to put it on Lamar. Something.
That's true. That is true on Lamar. All right, this for Jimbo with the super chat. Here we go. This is one of the dopest shows out, Homelander. They had me playing Homelander for a minute. Here go a clip. Hands in the crowd, we tearing it down. Get loud for me. Get loud for me. The Boys. Shout out to The Boys on Amazon. That's a dope show.
Fire.
Yeah, The Boys is fire. It's probably the best show damn near that was on TV when it was out, let alone it's a superhero show, but they are depicted in a real life situation. They be doing dirty stuff behind the scenes. I mean, it's just like if this was real and it was corporations, they worried about making money, covering up crimes. They be having accidents, like police shootings and mistakes. They be, I mean, the boys is just deep, man, deep. So excellently written. So yeah, I'm glad you loved it, Miss Karen. Appreciate it as always, Miss Karen. Always like my little videos. All right. So let's see. Hey, no problem, Jimbo. Appreciate you, fam. The Boys is a great show. I think everybody should check that out on Amazon Prime TV. Like I say, I try to watch a wide range of stuff. So I definitely recommend The Boys. I would give that show a 9. That's one of the highest rated shows I've seen. Brillo, you seen The Boys?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah, what would you rate The Boys?
Probably about like a 7 or 8.
Okay, all right. Pretty girl, you seen The Boys?
I've heard it was a good show. I haven't gotten to it yet though.
It's definitely a good show. Definitely a good show. Definitely worth checking out. So anyway, back to the regularly scheduled program. So we see that Lamar was back in there good with, his little sweet thing up in here, Monique. But all that went to pieces once, the girl got kidnapped. Do you think Monique is gonna get back with Lamar? Pretty girl, I'm gonna let you kick it off from a woman's perspective. Is she gonna give him back the keys to the candy store, or
She'll
is
do it.
he done with him?
She got it.
The only reason I would say yes is because if she continues to deal with either Meech or Lamar, that keeps her on the show. So it's all dependent on, if she's going to stay on the show. She does not need to deal with any of them if she wants to, have a stress-free life. But I have a quick rant, okay?
Go ahead.
I just hate this whole uncle term that is being used or that has been used
I
for,
agree 100%.
lovers.
Right.
Because the daughter, in episode maybe 1 or 2 when Lamar popped up at the school, she was on some like stranger danger type, stuff like she is, kind of, street smart.
Right.
So, since I did mention last week that, Cash Doll did give it away that the daughter was going to get kidnapped. I was curious as how it was going to happen. But of course I didn't think about Meech being familiar with the girl, but I think it's the mom's fault because he's Uncle Meech. And, she's expecting her dad to pick her up. So it looks like, oh, we all family. This my dad's brother or my mom's brother. Because, when you young, you got all these relatives, you don't know how you're related. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm pretty
Right.
sure Cash Doll and Meech probably wasn't, they was probably keeping it PG if the girl, was around. They wasn't probably, really affectionate towards each other. So she's thinking he's Uncle Meech. So I feel like when Meech picked her up from the school, if Cash Doll or Monique would have broke it down like, hey, I'm with your dad now. Meech is, if Meech was just Uncle Meech or Mr.
Right.
Meech. I mean, if he was Mr. Meech or just Meech, my boyfriend, I think the daughter would have been more apprehensive of going with Meech if she would have known, like, hey, this is my mom's ex-boyfriend. My dad is supposed to pick me up. I don't know if this is the right thing to do. So I feel like it just all stems from not being honest with your children, because I feel like she would have been a little more weary of what's going on.
Definitely.
Sorry, I'm done.
No, you good, and I agree with that. We kind of talked
100%.
about that a little bit in Discord the other day. So I'm glad, to share it for you to share, your thoughts with everybody else. And that's another reminder. Definitely join the Discord. We watch movies, we have conversations. It's a lot of fun, chat, message. I mean, we really are coming together like a nice little group, a little family. I have a couple new members join almost every week now. Shout out to all the new members that's joined. So I don't want to, put everybody out there like that, but I appreciate y'all. And if you are a member and you want to say something about it in the chat, definitely appreciate, letting people know what you think about it. let me get to Dijon Stovall. I appreciate you for the support with the super chat. You said this episode did it for you. Shout out J Mo Love. I appreciate you. I feel the love, and I got a little video. So I did try a lot of stuff. I'm getting old. I've had a lot of different jobs in my life, and you know, when I was gaining weight, I said, well, what could I do to make the most out of gaining this weight? So I tried to wrestle for a bit. Here's a little clip.
Still leads. What he's doing. Yeah, that's a good one, bro.
That looked a little too real, though.
That was a good one.
Let's just say that wrestling career didn't last long, but I gave it a shot. Okay, I tried. I ain't afraid. All right. All right. Savage Dan, what's good? What's good? All right. So, Brillo, what's up, man? Is Cash Dog gonna let Lamar back into the candy store? She done closed the door in his face, told him to get away. She done with him. But is it gonna, be an itch she need to scratch, whether it be money or some honey? What do you think? Is she done with him and guys like him or no?
I think she done with my boy, man. She look at her. For right now, it's a wrap. Give her some time. I don't know what the future might bring. Lamar gonna have to make a lot of cheese to get back in good with her. It's gonna be a lot of diamond necklaces.
Right,
Like,
right.
look at her. She not having it. She was terrified as she should. You know what I'm saying? Her daughter was kidnapped. Even though Meech treated her, even though Meech got her extra marshmallows, she still was kidnapped.
She had
That's the
homework.
only reason why I'm not upset about the kidnapping. Well, that ain't sound right, but you know what I mean for the show.
You treated her right, at
It's
least.
because how he treated her.
Right. She didn't even know she was
She
kidnapped.
ain't take the smile off her face all the time. She even told her mama she had fun. She got some
Right.
burgers, some ice cream,
That's true.
rolled around the city in the old school. Man, it was a
Right,
good
right.
time.
Ice
That's
Cube,
true.
it was a good day.
Right, right. Yeah, welcome all new members. We got almost 50 something people in the Discord right now. My membership area is growing. We have about 60 plus people, almost 70 people in the membership, but everybody isn't in the Discord. So definitely if you're a member, you might want to upgrade the membership to be in the Discord. And if you're already there, you might want to come check it out. And hit me up and definitely make it happen for you because I try to watch other movies. I wanted to watch Dune. I guess nobody was interested in watching Dune, so we didn't watch it. I watched it at home, but I didn't watch it in the Discord. But it's all good, everybody don't watch everything. So, but everybody come through. We start making it happen. More things to watch, share, and have a good time. So I appreciate everybody coming to make it a good place that it is right now because it takes everybody. So I'm glad everybody has been there and contributing. I appreciate it. Now Dijon said she was hot about that. Shit, she might try to take both of them down. Their mothers are dangerous. I was thinking the same thing. I'm glad you brought that up. Let me ask y'all this because I was thinking about putting this in my video that I was working on. Um, do you think she might call the cops now that she got her daughter back? Is she done with him? She couldn't call the cops at first, but now that she got her daughter back, she may call the cops and let them know what happened. Um, what you think, man? Pretty girl, what's up? As a mom, are you a mom? I never asked you.
I'm a stepmom, and I'm
Okay.
raising my nephew, so I'm pretty
All
much
right.
mom too.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So as that mom, what would you do? Would you call the cops now or would you leave well enough alone?
That's a good question. Because you know you still dealing with street dudes at the end of the day. If they find out you snitching, it can be finito for you. You never know. But I did see a video that she does work possibly for the district attorney or some type of lawyer. She may be like a paralegal or something, so she may have something up her sleeve if she remains on the show. But I mean, honestly, I would probably leave well enough alone. I don't want to get involved in any more ish. I would just be done with it. And just because at the end of the day, what is she? Maybe 30. You know, her daughter's 12. You know, maybe mid 20s. Like she's not a little girl. She should have known the game and
Right,
what comes with it. You know, she wearing that pretty little necklace that Lamar got her via Beach. You know what I'm saying? She
right,
should know.
right. She
You know,
shouldn't have
there's some
been
negatives
messing
that
with
come.
Meech anyway. He like shoot
She,
10 years younger than her.
Exactly, exactly. But he was probably giving money, and you know that young boy. You know what?
Yeah, that young
Lamar was
bull
locked up.
unleashed.
Lamar was locked
Right.
up, mine as well, but yeah, I would probably just leave her alone, but you never know how pissed she may be. So
Okay. Brillo, what's up? What you think? You agree with pretty girl over here? You think she gonna call the cops or she gonna, leave well enough alone?
nah, man. She not calling the cops, man. She from the hood, man. She mess with dope dealers and drug dealers and killers. So so I mean, she's messing with Meech. Meech young. Meech got bread. He got cheese. She messing with it. She know what that bring. She not about to call the police. She happy to have her daughter back. If she was smart, she'd make her best move, get her and her daughter out the life.
mhm.
So, but she ain't calling them cops. She know better.
Okay. All right. Makes sense. I can see that. Um, she probably would leave well enough alone. Why push the envelope? You know, I got my daughter back. Y'all leaving me alone. I'm done. Now one thing that I did say, and we did talk about in Discord for a hot second. I don't know if you two was in there, but um we were saying that is Meech mostly to blame as being wrong for kidnapping her and Lamar. And I was saying, and her too, she's to blame too, because she's messing around with these dudes, especially two dudes that's rivals. And she should have known eventually something was going to come back where she was going to be involved in the middle of it. Now, would she have known that they were going to kidnap her daughter or this or that? No, but she should have expected some type of blowback. Um, what do you two think? Brillo, I'm gonna let you kick it off. Is she to blame, and what percent would you say she is to blame for what happened?
Ooh, what percent is she to blame as being a mother?
I would say all of them are 33%. 30.
Ooh, Meech got to be higher than 33.
Well, that means that would put up the 100, and I would say they all kind of equally to blame. Or I would say they 40 and she's 20.
Yeah, ooh, she got to be 20, man. She not expecting that to blow. It's not supposed to blow back on her, but
You messing with
she
these
is messing with
dudes, you
dope
know the
dealers and
life.
killers.
Right. She ain't no young girl. She ain't
Ah,
15, 16. She know better. Pretty girl, what's up? What you think is her blame ratio?
Like the show creators, 50%, 50 cent. I'm just saying 50, 50, 50 is the lucky number here because she's the mother, she's the primary caregiver of this child, and I mean, I'll probably bump it up more because at the end of the day, like I said, she's no spring chicken. She knows the game. I know she's heard of horror stories and the negatives that come with it, but she's so focused on the money and the pretty things, she's not thinking about the negative things that can come out of the situation. I mean, I'm not from Detroit, that's Brillo area, but I'm sure it's like every other hood, things happen,
Right.
and
yeah.
she's
You
not thinking
from New
about
York,
that.
right?
Yeah, Harlem.
Harlem. Okay, Harlem ain't no joke.
No. I've
So
seen a
yeah,
lot of things. I've
I'm
seen a
sure you
lot.
have.
So, and as
Yeah.
a kid, at her daughter's age, I've seen enough to know, hey, this ain't a game you want to play with.
Right. Right. Yeah. So, the hood in America is roughly the same. A lot of the
Yes,
same stuff go on. That's why even though they're in Detroit, a lot of this stuff relates to what's going on in Raising Canaan, as well as the first couple seasons of the Shy. I ain't gonna say the last two. I don't know what the hell happened with the Shy.
I fell off that. I couldn't.
I don't blame you. You know, they fell off with you. They fell off first, so it's a totally different show. So you know, it's different. Miss Nicole B. Nikki, you from New York? I didn't know that. My girl Nikki been rocking this channel for a while, and you know, she said that I'm from New York, and no, ma'am, we've been picking up my child from school. No way. So I guess she's saying, wait, here you go again. I would not let anybody, especially a random man, pick up my child from school. I know that's right. Definitely was a mistake. And I think that go back to what Pretty Girl was saying about making the daughter feel comfortable with that uncle stuff, that he's a trustworthy person and I could just leave and go without, you know, being concerned. Because she was a little concerned at first when Lamar came around. She was kind of like you said, stranger danger. She was like, "Nah, I ain't gonna leave yet." But with Meech, she was like, "Okay, hey," you know.
And that
So
happens, you know. Mother starts working late. I have a family full of boys, so I got plenty of uncles. So if my grandfather, you know, wasn't picking me up, my uncle picked me up. Okay, cool. I'm going home. It's no big deal. I'm about to play Nintendo, and it is what it is. Like, you know, you just, if it's a family member, somebody you're familiar with, for the most part, you know, it's cool. So that's why, you know, she was with Uncle Meech, and it was cool. And it wasn't even a long span of time. Lamar just got out, so it maybe been a week since she's seen me, if that. I mean, Meech. I could see
right,
a year, 2 years. Like, I haven't seen you in a long time. And she mentioned the shoes. He bought her some shoes. You know, they
yeah,
talked about that. So he still seems like he's still current in the mom's life, which is another issue of not, you know, explaining to your daughter and your kids, hey, this is what's going on. And I hate when parents lie to children, because that's mainly because the parent is easier for them not to tell the truth or their tea or whatever. You're not doing the child any favors. You're doing them a
right,
disservice at the end of the day. I mean, they
yep,
don't have to know everything. You know, as kids, you can shelter them a little bit, but you still got to instill street smarts in the child, regardless.
damn right. My parents didn't shelter me like that, and I never sheltered my son like that. I mean, at the end of the day, I wasn't like, yeah, I'm hitting this son. So, no, yeah. I didn't tell him all of that, but you'll say, this my girlfriend or something. I wouldn't say this your auntie. This my girlfriend or whatever, you know. I ain't call it that. Hey, man, we just friends with benefits, son. Okay, that's your friend
yeah.
with benefit, daddy. Nah, I
He
wouldn't
said, "Yeah, I'm hitting this son."
right.
Oh,
Right.
man.
Look, I smash this from time to time, and this one is a little more, you know, regular. And you know, you won't say that, but
Oh, man.
yeah, I'm hitting this right quick. I'll be back.
Oh,
You
man.
on
It's
breakfast?
crazy.
Right. So
Oh,
speaking
man.
of lies and truth and keeping it real, all right. Terry and Meech been lying to their mama, and she been lying to herself. Cause her eyesight must be worse than Terry's, cause she don't want to believe that they ain't got how the hell he get to high school with a Rolex, fur coats, chains, big ass chains, Mercedes Benz. And I said they couldn't buy no $30,000 Benz or whatever in that time period in that high school. Somebody left a comment talking about you could get a Benz for less than 30. They not driving used cars. They not driving used cars. These cars are brand new at that time. So at that time, you're
And they
not
tricked
getting.
out, got rims, tint.
Yes,
That's
yes,
extra.
yes.
Man,
So she been delusional.
Sound systems.
Right, them ground effects and stuff. I know some, like we was talking in Discord, somebody said his car don't look that good. Actually, that car looked amazing then. It doesn't look that good now because the body styles have changed so much and it's squared up with ground effects. It looked kind of corny. But back then, oh, that was amazing. That car, that car looked like a spaceship or something back then, you know, compared to If you look at a Chevy Celebrity, what they used to ride in, it looked like a box on wheels, or the picture of that Mercedes next to a Caprice Classic or that LTD. Like cars were just regular rectangles, squares, and with wheels back then. So the aerodynamics and the rims and all of that was way ahead of its time back then.
Man, you gotta explain to people why the Benz was cold.
I know, right? That's just because back then also it wasn't a million luxury cars. You know, you had Cadillac, Mercedes, BMW, and a Lincoln. That's it. Lexus didn't exist yet. You know what else? Infinity. Uh, they did have Audi, but Audi wasn't Audi like it is now. Audi was still good, but it wasn't like it is now. They didn't have all these luxury cars like they do now. And
Or
yeah. You say a Ford?
Porsche.
Oh,
That was
Porsche,
out there.
yeah, Porsche, yeah, but it wasn't as many. But Porsche was out there. Saab was good, and Saab was a sporty luxury car, but Saab never sold as many units. But Saab was nice though. I had some people had a Saab, and that Saab that we see Lulu in was dope back then though, because that car was really unique and aerodynamic because of how it was sloped in the back. Cars was not like that, so that car really stood out. But anyway, we see Mom Dukes and came, heard them talk about the kidnappings, the killings, the bricks and dope on the bed like some goofballs, like it's they school uniform laid out for the next day. So now what is she gonna do? Is she gonna finally wake up and kick their ass out the house? Or is mama gonna still protect her babies and say, well, it's just a little dope. It's all right, baby. I still love you. If I put them out, then what's gonna happen? I got to protect them. What the hell? How is she gonna protect somebody? Anyway, Brillo, kick it off. What's up? What's she
See,
gonna
they got all this money and cars and jewelry and stuff that you forget that they actually supposed to be teenagers on here. So they doing dumb stuff like even being at the crib and bringing birds to the crib for your mama to walk in the door and find. Like you forget like they doing all this grown stuff and winning in the streets so much, getting so much cheese, and you forget that they teenagers doing dumb bonehead things. This is like they're a little bit older than Kanan,
right,
around Tariq's age,
right,
essentially doing this.
right,
And their mom delusional since episode one. Like anybody can, Stevie Wonder could see that these boys are selling dope. Man, come on.
right.
They
That's true.
look at Meech. We ain't even talk about the four finger ring with it. I mean, come on, he is a stunner in itself. Plug don't even want to mess with him. He's stunned so hard.
Right,
That was
right,
crazy.
Come
right,
on.
I'm not flashy.
And Terry too. Terry got 1,000 chains on too. Like, why are we trying
right,
to act like Meech is just flashy? Meech start saying, "What you got on?" Man, you got on a lamb coat and about
right.
4, 5, 6 rope chains. Talking about Meech.
He only don't look flashy because he's standing next to Meech. When he not next to Meech,
Exactly.
he's shining and the flashiest person around, man.
Exactly.
He
So
only
man, come on.
don't look
She
as
crazy. She in
flashy.
denial, man.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Um, so pretty girl, what's up? What you think? She gonna keep him, or she gonna kick him out, or what's she gonna do?
I don't know. She probably gonna ask for guidance from Pastor Snoop or call Charles back. And Charles gonna be like, nah, I told you, handle it on your own. I don't
Gonna
know.
have
What is she
Pastor
about to
Snoop.
do? I think she always knew about Terry. I think it was just that motherly instinct. She knew, but I guess hearing it, it just made it all real. But still no excuse, because I think she maybe justified T because he's still going to school. He's a straight A student. So she probably think maybe it's a phase, or he'll figure out a way to, steer away from Meech. But I don't know, man. They need to get out the house. But I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
a
know which
tough
way
one.
she's gonna go.
Yeah, if that was you in that situation, and imagine yourself as her, what would you be thinking right now? You got bills to pay. You worried about your babies. You know
Yeah.
your man done left. It's dangerous. What would you do? What would be going through your mind?
It's dangerous either way. It's dangerous if they stay in the house or if they leave the house. You know, you're vulnerable if they leave the house. Or you're pretty much vulnerable if they stay in the house because depending on how much she heard, because the way the scene was cut up, like she was, coming down up the stairs, if she heard about the kidnapping and the murders, she probably was like, nah, y'all gotta get out.
Right, it was
You
enough to
need to
make her
call
drop her
Charles.
drink.
Call Charles back home, so you can have a man in the household, make you feel protected. But yeah, you got to go. You can't bring trouble to home. But me, if I was her, I would be thinking like, you causing these murders, like they're gonna retaliate. I need to move. I'm too
Right,
paranoid to
right.
be staying in the same house. I need to go. But of course, how many options you got to move around like that? So yeah,
They
it's
got
tough for
options.
men. Yeah,
But she gonna
Yeah,
get deeper in the game if she use their options.
true.
So
exactly. Yeah.
yeah, she kind of in a
She's
bad
stuck.
situation. Yeah, she's stuck. She's stuck. Nicole, you say you be saying, "Give me the loot, give me the loot." Hey,
But did y'all peep at the when they was meeting with the lawyers? They was asking Terry where does his parents work, and he told that his dad worked for the Cadillac plant or whatever and the
right,
hospital. So your dad got two jobs. Like, did he just get the second
right,
job? Like, what did I miss?
right.
I ain't
And
catch
Where's this
that.
bread going?
oh yeah, they said that, and they said it in the first episode or something that he been picking up shifts at the hospital, and she was
Okay, I
like,
missed that.
that's why she had to pick up at Wendy's because it ain't enough. The car broke down. They car, what kind of car they driving? It didn't look like nothing special, and he worked. Like I said, they say a Fleetwood, GM Fleetwood. Fleetwood is a Cadillac. He worked in the Cadillac division. He making good money back then.
Look, man, he getting stone burgers. Shit, bro. He done been getting stone burgers. He said that.
I
Let
was
me
with
get some
Tad
free
It's a
though.
samples,
cycle,
son.
man. It's a cycle.
Stone
It's
burgers
that.
on the
It ain't
side.
adding up, man. You can.
That's why she was holding her mouth. She was shocked. She just found out he had stone burgers.
Them lips looking real chapped right now. He got the Malik Yoba lips, like that Pookie lips. Oh no, he's looking rough every episode. Every
Boy,
episode, he's
you
looking a
ain't
little bad in
lying.
these streets.
Man, this time I don't know what I mean. If I got two boys and they was just, what I'm saying, on some crazy stuff like T and Meech, man, I don't I would be like this dude, man. I would be way worse than him.
I know,
As hard
right?
as I work, so they don't have to do that. But I mean,
Yeah,
they ain't sharing milk, so we good right now. So
right, right. And that's kind of what pushed Meech and Terry in that direction is the hard struggle. People do things out of desperation because they don't want to struggle and have those hard times.
yeah, a lot of people talk about him, man. I mean, I understand, man, why he doing what he doing. I just wish he would do better with his money. Like I need to see some check stubs or something, dog.
Right.
Not adding up.
And that's where I would have
That's
been.
just the writing part of the show, man.
Right.
Can't
It's
think
not
too much
making
about it.
sense. Because if I was him putting myself in this situation and I'm letting the mama pay the bills and I'm giving her the checks and I'm working two jobs and we only got to share a half a pack of ground beef and we don't have no money all the time. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. Something ain't right. You about to get fired from your bill paying
Wait a
duties.
minute.
You know what I
How
mean?
long
How
you been
the hell
working
we
at this
broke?
plant, man? Or did he just get on at the plant?
He still should be getting enough to and two jobs. Like they should at least be getting groceries. She need to go get some food stamps, something. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand how they ain't able to feed themselves and pay these bills. I mean, the house, it ain't like they living in a multi $100,000 home. That home shouldn't be having a mortgage, especially back then, more than $300 to $500. You know, so he should be able to pay these bills.
And they're
Um,
not paying anything in regards to Meech and Terry. They buying their own stuff, food probably. You know what I'm saying? You know,
right,
except for Sunday dinner, she probably going to the grocery store for that, and you know, lunch for
right,
the daughter. But Meech and Terry, they're pretty much fending for themselves. So what's going on?
right, right. And they go to public schools.
Mm-hmm.
So that's right. They were on food stamps.
Mm-hmm.
So why they don't have no food?
Maybe they don't get it anymore because when he had them, he was a couple
Younger.
years younger. So maybe
Okay.
when Charles picked up the extra shifts at the hospital, it disqualified them. I don't know. They need to have a family meeting.
You ain't lying. They definitely need a family meeting.
As husband and wife, you know, me and my husband, we sit down on a, you know, monthly or quarterly basis. Hey, this is what's coming in, what's going out. Like, you know, if it's not working, you
Yeah.
know, figure it out. Like, if it is working, great, we doing what we need to do. Like, there's no communication here.
I
Right.
for
All they
I
fight, all
force
they
my
talk about is the sons and their drug dealer ish.
Yeah. Brillo, what you saying?
I was saying, man, like I force myself not to pay attention to that part, man. It's just a little plot hole.
Yeah.
They need to say something. You know what I
Definitely
mean?
is a plot hole.
Like it's just a little hole, just a small
Right.
little hole. They need to say something like, yeah,
But it's messing up the
no, we
story
had to.
a little more.
Like, I don't know. They need to explain that.
Yeah, they do. Maybe we'll see that she's giving the money to Snoop, and that'll make it all make sense or something. Because
You know
right
what?
now, it don't make no
That would
sense.
explain it in a genius way. They
That
should
would
do it like
explain.
that.
They
The
should. I
money and
hope
the
so.
honey.
She
Yeah,
giving the money to Snoop, bro.
right,
That's it
right.
right there.
They got to do that because
They
this,
got to do that. You
yeah.
know they listening, so they gotta say that.
They ain't listening to me. They don't give a damn what I'm talking about. I appreciate you thinking they do, but they don't.
Ah,
Nobody give a damn. Hey, let's listen to what Jay got to say. Hell no, they don't even know who I am, man. But
hey
I
man, you don't know that. You don't know who watching, Jay. They might come across it.
Exactly. You're an actor in these streets.
You don't know who watching, man.
Man, y'all funny today. Y'all made me laugh.
For real. I'll show you who viewed your videos.
Man, I mean, that is true. You never know who watching, but I doubt you know that. I mean, I'd be
I mean, people hit the lottery, man. People hit the
surprised.
lottery.
That is true. That is true. Speaking of who watching, we got what 80 people watching right now. I appreciate y'all watching live. Could y'all hit the likes? We got 42
Amen.
likes. Let's get to the 50 likes so I can play this video. I hope y'all have a good laugh on this video that I made. It's a parody video of R. Kelly, and I hope y'all enjoy it. So get to the 50 likes. I want to play the video. I haven't played it in any other time, so this would be the first time anybody see it, other than some people in Discord. So you like that video, huh?
It was a classic.
So
Bang that like button so y'all can see the video, man.
yeah, definitely, man. I'm trying to bribe y'all, man, with some jokes. Trying to bribe y'all like Meech. I ain't got a manila envelope. I just got a manila joke ready for y'all, man.
Hey,
All right.
man.
I
Me,
see you sipping on something good. It look nice and tasty over there.
It's just
Well,
H2O. That's all. I'm a little
okay.
fancy.
It look red or something. That's just the glass.
Oh yeah, it's my lipstick probably.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, when you had it up there. All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about old Pimp Limp. They found out Pimp Limp. You know what I mean? they got his ass, D-Ray, with the Pimp Limp, D-Ray Davis. And Meech did a genius move with the good cop, bad cop, and told him basically either tell us what his stash is or I'm gonna chop her head off and send a note saying you could have stopped it, but you chose not to. So we didn't see that Lamar reacted yet on him giving up the stash spot. What do you think is gonna happen in the next episode when Lamar realizes he gave up the stash spot to get the girl back? Because Lamar did hang up the phone and say, "I ain't giving you nothing back. Do what you got to do," which was crazy for him to say that.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Mhm.
That was boy, woo.
Yeah, that
So,
threw me off. Definitely threw me off.
Unhinged.
boy, that was crazy.
Cause
So,
he know Meech's not no killer like that. But he
still,
banking on that. He banking on that.
but what was he what like you can't put him in the court, he just gonna give up and bring him back, you know what, my bad, dog, I thought you was gonna fold, here she go.
I was just
Yeah,
playing.
again, when you go to this level, I gotta go to this level. You done took it here, now I gotta show you this. Now, you know what I mean? It's a horrible cycle, Um, a lot of people get here and they realize if they gonna stay, they gotta go to this point, and they may say, you know what, I'm out. Or they may say, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And that's how people get deeper, like they say, deeper in the game. I'm doing it going up, but really you're going down, getting deeper and deeper. So I don't know. Pretty girl, what's up? What's Lamar gonna do now that he find out that this dude then gave up the stash spot? Is he gonna be pissed or is he gonna leave it alone?
I would hope that he will be cool with it because at the end of the day, he got the daughter back. But since he told Meech, do whatever you want to do, I'm like, do you really love her? Like, he had me confused a little bit. But I think he saw that D-Ray was in a hard situation and he looked out for his boy. I think that'll make him even more of a reliable soldier. But I'm curious because Lamar took over, J-Mo's spot. I guess temporarily, his inventory would come from Meech. But I'm curious to who is supplying the 12th Street Boys because he would need to get in good with the Connect, to continue his reign as CEO. So I'm trying to figure out like what's his next move in regards to that.
Right. Because in reality, a connect ain't gonna just be like, "Oh, you new in charge? Okay, here we go." So this is the price.
Exactly.
They're gonna be like, "Man, who the hell are you? I'm done."
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's another plot hole, and that's a good point right there, because that ain't how the game really go. Especially you just popped up out of nowhere. We don't know if he know him or what. So
Hmm.
that's a great point right there. Brillo, what's up? What you think, man? What's Lamar gonna do? Is he gonna just say forget it? Are they gonna move on the next episode and not address it? Or is Lamar gonna be mad he gave up the spot and gave the dope back?
He gonna be pissed. He gonna be mad, but he not gonna do nothing crazy because he knows Slim is a true soldier. Slim made the hard decision, but he gonna be mad. He gonna talk trash. I don't think he gonna put his hands on Slim though. And I don't. Yeah, that was a good thing about his connect. Like they never showed his connect, right? So we don't know wherever they was getting it from or whatever.
Right.
Maybe he had some connections before he went in because he was or maybe he just robbing dope people. That was what he was on some Omar stuff. So that's something they got to dig into if
Yeah.
Lamar survived the next episode.
Because when they linked back up with him and Slick linked back up, he was like he tried to hold down the fort, but he didn't have no connect. So I guess whoever Lamar was dealing with when he was on top, that didn't last. So I don't know what Lamar's plan is. I think he thinks he's a forward thinker, but at this point he probably just thinking living day by day.
That's
I don't
true.
know.
That's true. Von Joyner got a good question. Are we ever going to find out who shot T? Um, Pretty girl, what's
Man.
up? What you think? Are we ever going to find out who shot T in this show? Before everybody
And
jump in the comments, we know they said in real life they don't know. This is the show. So let's see. Go ahead.
Lamar did it. This was all a part of his master plan. And if you remember the episode Rumors, he was the one that put the rumor in J-Mo's ear, like, hey, those 50 boys went ahead and did that. So he started the quote unquote rumor. I think they titled it rumor because it is rumor, because he did it. Lamar did it. That was his whole plan to begin with. So I'm sticking with Lamar and those stanky boots. because they be at every crime scene. So Lamar did it. Sorry.
Right. Them boots, that is a hell of a clue. And they did one thing I know about these TV show business and movie business, they put stuff in there on purpose.
They don't waste no shots.
They don't waste no shots. They go over this stuff meticulously. They actually shoot more than what you actually see on the screen. They edit stuff, all of that stuff that be on the walls, all of this stuff is done on purpose. So very rarely do you see something on something by accident. So those boots being shown the way they were shown is one hell of a clue. I will give you that. Brillo, what's up? What you think? You think that we will find out who shot T? And do you think Lamar may have did it? Miss Crafty says she don't think he did it. Miss Sean said them boots are stanky, leaving the trail like a skunk up in here. Them stanky boots, boy.
I think it had to be Lamar, man. I know. I watched last week when y'all talk about the boots or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, that was. Yeah, I never noticed that, and I watched it again. Like, you know what? Them is my boy Boots. I don't know if he meant to keep T alive.
Right.
That was, but of course he didn't. You had to be a ninja to do a shot like that, but
right. You meant to
on
kill
purpose.
somebody, you shoot him in the face,
in
like
the eye. But
right. That
yeah,
was
he was gonna take T off the
head.
board. Maybe because it would have been too obvious him killing Meech, or that was just Lamar on his being smart stuff. But that's a theory. I definitely agree, though.
Do you think we gonna find out in this season and this show, or are we just gonna have to be left speculating?
I think they're gonna let us speculate for. I'm gonna say they're gonna let us speculate because I don't think Lamar gonna die this season.
Okay. All right. Encouraging warrior. Excellent point. The stinky boots is the pink sneakers. The same writing skills, the same thing. They love to throw in some stanky weird shoes in the mix.
Green sneakers. You had green sneakers in them too.
Yeah. So
yeah, it was definitely
really
Lamar.
break it down, they are writing the same show over and over again. Just change a couple things. Instead of sneakers, let's make them boots. Instead of a girl, let's make it a guy. They will never know.
Right.
So
Right.
I mean, it is happening a lot. Some people say this show is so different, it's so great. I'm not hating on the show, but it ain't that different, and is just as good as Raising Canaan, and it's a lot of the recurrent themes. You know, same as even in the original Power and in Book 2. I mean, you could tell it's a similar writing style, similar stuff going on. The one thing I will say is Book 2 had some of the most outlandish stuff going on. There was a lot of plot holes, and so I do got a video I'm trying to work on about that.
Swiss cheese.
Yeah, but it was a lot of holes in it. You know what I mean? You had to melt that cheese to fill that hole real good. You had to put 2 slices to make sure all the holes got covered. But you know what I'm saying? I am trying to put a video together about what to expect for Book 2, and I hope they kind of got rid of a lot of that, sensational stuff that they put in that just made it a little hard for me to kind of enjoy that show as much.
You're gonna get more of that, Jay.
I
You
hope.
talk about the Tyreek super slanger.
Right. Jumping out of cars and
Ghost
disappearing.
times 10.
Yeah, like come on,
selling
man.
80 birds in one click of a button. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He might have a yacht on his next one.
Right. And then you got that little cute girl, Effie, 100 pounds, is a dope queen. Man,
Oh
that
my
would have been
God.
robbed, beat, kidnapped, right? all kind of stuff, man. Ain't nobody gonna
She
be like,
moving birds though.
yeah,
Bricks.
she would have had to been murdering people so much to get that type of respect that you got that much weight, or you working for a big kid. We ain't never see who she even worked for. How's she getting that? So, anyway, don't get me started on that.
Because I was about to get started.
Right, boy. We go in on that show, man. That show is just a
Man,
mess.
when they had to drop the brothers off in the hood, they were selling drugs successfully.
Come on, man. Right. Hey,
Brady,
we got some
I
weed,
got this blunt.
bro. Yeah,
They would
like,
have
good.
robbed
So
this.
what? We
Oh
do
my
too.
god.
Right. We got it too, and we about to take yours. Now get off the block before we whoop your ass.
He
Matter of
might have got killed just because.
yeah, I mean, you look like a cop. You know what I mean? A little young
Talk
21
about, yeah, I got
youngster.
this. And then he get out there and get the pumping.
Right, on they block, and then take all the money with them. Don't break them off for nothing. They just like, all right, have a great day, buddy. I'm glad you
Nice
made
to
money
meet
with
you.
all our customers on our block. Come back anytime, but come on, man.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Very, very crazy. Just
But we
joking.
watch it though. So what does
Yeah,
that say about
it's a
us?
good laugh. It definitely is a good
And I
laugh.
like the show. Don't get it
Me
twisted.
too.
I like the
Man,
show.
man, that's funny. And I don't want to put too much out there, but it is a real Tariq St. Patrick out there in the world. And it's interesting how, life is just funny that way. You would
It
never
is
think that
ironic.
kind of stuff would be, especially if they a certain age, that mean they was out before the show type stuff. So, life is funny that way. But they ain't really doing that stuff, so I don't want to say that. Nita the Diva came through. What's good,
Nita.
girl? My girl Nita's up here. She say, "What's up, fam? Support and love to y'all." Jay Brillo, pretty girl. Jay, give me a good one. Hit those likes and shares. Well, I'm about to play the R. Kelly, man. All right. I worked hard on this R. Kelly, try to get this remix from him. He gave me a little sample of what he working on and the next, situation that he's in. And
I'm
let
scared.
me let me go ahead and play the carols, man. Let me get it together. All right, here go to R. Kelly, y'all. I'm gonna put this on a full screen, man. Hold on. This is for you, everybody, especially Nita. Thanks for coming through. Here we go. I don't see nothing wrong getting bumped by a guy. I don't see nothing wrong when I'm getting bumped by guys. I don't see nothing wrong when they
God.
want to get my thighs wide open. They getting paid back from all the fun times I had with all the little girls.
Nope.
I didn't understand. I said age ain't nothing but a number. But now my number is 3628972. Prison number is not even good no more. I can't even write a song like I used to before, as I don't know how to read. But I know how to cry. I try to do some acting on TV. I said they trying to kill me. They are too rough behind on my little tight booty. I ain't used to this all. Big Bubba too rough on me. I try to tell him no. but he don't listen to me. He take all my commissary, which ain't much but a pack of squares. What am I supposed to do? They ride my Hershey highway all night long, and I don't know what I will do in the future. 'Cause my boo-boo is so sore. I sleep on my stomach. They really got the best of me. It's not even fair. Oh no, I feel it coming on. I believe I'm gonna cry. This part 2. I believe I've been touched by guys. They touching on me every night and day. I tell them, please just go away. They standing by my cell door. I don't get time to put on my drawers. I've been touched by many guys. Touched by God, touched by many guys. Touched by God and touched by many guys. Ooh. They riding Hershey Highway to door. They going playing in my naughty place. I say, please, just don't do it in my face. They don't listen to your boy. They having lunch, almond joy. I don't know what I'ma do. I don't know what I'ma do. I think I'm just gonna cry. Whoa, I believe I'ma cry. Yeah, yeah. Man, dude is losing it.
Hey man, when you say your cell number, man, I bust out.
It's the sniffles every 3 words for me. That's not cry. You gonna replace R. Kelly with that, right? Go out there in the musical streets.
The musical streets.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Good job.
Young Slim said R. Kelly like guys too. We gonna have fun in jail. Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Woo! Anyway. Said not the tongue. You had that uncontrollable cry right there at the end, man. So, you know, he going through a lot, man. But you know, he probably deserved what he gets. So, you know, he done went through a lot. I don't want to wish bad times on nobody, but you know, he did do a lot. So, hey, man.
Choices and consequences, man.
There you go. There you go. Guess you know.
It's what you live by.
It's his turn to get you know, taken advantage of. Oh man. So before we get up out of here, what do y'all think about the next episode? We damn near over. It's only 8 episodes in this first season. We're about to be in episode 6. It's only 3 episodes left. What's up? Are we gonna see Robo Snitch come back? You think Meech and Coach Copper gonna repair their relationship, or is his partner gonna come after him? Coach Copper gonna get in trouble. What's gonna happen with the new plug? What's gonna happen with Lamar, Cash Doll? It's a lot of things that may or may not happen. What's up? What you think? is gonna happen? Pretty girl, I'm gonna let you kick it off first. What do you think is gonna happen for the next episode, or what would you like to see happen? Either one.
The gloves are off in terms of Lamar. Like if y'all peep the little laugh or smirk he did when Cash Doll shut the door on him, he was like, "All right, all right, Meech." It's on now. Got nothing to lose at this point and lost his family again. So yeah, Lamar, he's definitely gonna be coming back. They got the address of the house. I'm nervous. I don't think nobody's gonna die, but you know, it's like a boxing match. You know, Meech won this episode, this round, and I foresee Lamar coming back. You know, with a nice 2-piece. So I don't know, but I
He
do
gonna catch
want
that
to, you know,
Deontay Wilder treatment.
but I was B Mickey. We didn't talk about him, but I was underestimating him. He did question Kato a little bit, like, hey, you know, what's up with the change of heart? But then he pissed me off again when he was about to get all trigger happy when they had Slick. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, like I was about to give him his props, and I took it back. Because I'm
Right.
like, B Mickey, what's going on? But I don't know. Slick told B Mickey, he said one little line, "I'm gonna kill you," and I really feel like he may die in the hands of Slick. I
Okay.
think that may happen, y'all.
Talking
So
about D-Ray, right?
yeah, D-Ray. He funny. He remind me of Man Boy from Snowfall. Like he got the one-liners.
Right,
That's
right.
crazy. I don't want him to go, but I'm surprised he survived. Well, I'm not really surprised, but it was a nice little way they kind of, you know, ended the story. But it's so many moving parts. But we are definitely going to see Lamar go to the next level, man.
Okay.
His crew falling apart. You know, he got old boy. I think his name was Tiny. He buying from Meech now.
Yeah, that's a good point.
This crew is being dismantled. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot that's gonna happen.
That's why it's
that was
always
crazy.
better to rule by love than by fear.
Yeah,
Because eventually they're gonna rise up against you or find a way around you if it's by fear. By love,
exactly.
you always have that loyalty because they love you, got your back.
Yeah,
You know.
and old boy told Meech, you know, I don't care about colors, I don't care about gangs, I'm not loyal to anything but the dollar. So
Right.
when you have somebody like that who just
That's
after
right
the
up Meech
almighty
alley.
dollar,
That's what he
a
like to
wild
hear.
card.
Come on home.
Definitely.
That's what that boy Meech like to hear.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
for real. All right.
Got that cheese.
Yeah.
Man, you already.
Brillo, what's up? What you expect for next episode? What you want to see? What you think gonna happen? Predictions or thoughts? What's
I'm
up?
gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it 100. My boy is going to. He gonna be going crazy. My boy Lamar. He gonna be applying pressure to the duo. He not gonna. He not gonna end. And somebody from the 50 boys definitely gonna get clapped by Lamar. He gonna be shooting at him. If I'm honestly thinking Lamar got to be off the board, man. So I mean, they're gonna have to eventually. They're gonna have to handle that. He's not going to stop. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to stop coming at him, and I think it's going to be guns involved, of course. So, but I think Lamar Cruz might kill him from within, man, because, like you said, leading by fear, man. They don't even really know him. All it's going to take is for Meal hopping back on the scene
Yeah.
for one time. Maybe if Beach can get a line on him or something.
Yeah.
Work that in, but hopefully by the next. Go ahead, Jay.
Nah, I just was saying, yeah.
Yeah, but you were saying like we got 3 more episodes. Hopefully, probably by the finale, our heroes, I call them our heroes, Meech and T. They probably gonna be calling themselves BMF by the end of the series, probably by the end of this first season. They'll leave that 50 boys behind, and they'll officially be BMF. And then the show will take off.
Right. That's true. They still are the 50 boys. They ain't even moved into being the BMF yet. So we'll see. That's a good point. I forget sometimes that they still call themselves the 50 boys and they ain't the BMF. And my girl Nita, I agree with you. They do need to keep Lamar a little while longer. He
I
actually is doing
agree.
a hell of a job acting. And fun fact, he's actually from the UK. He'd be speaking like, "Hello, how are you guys doing, gents? Hello over there. Hey, you want to go ahead, governor?" I thought that was a horrible impersonation right there, but
I
that's
don't
how
see
he
how they can
talk,
switch up their accents like that. Like that's
man.
crazy. There's so much talent over there,
They really do Americans good. They really do, man. And you would think this dude is straight from the hood.
man.
Um, and
Definitely, man.
he's making a name for himself. And I see that he's gonna possibly be a star on the rise, man, if they don't kill him off. Because somebody said earlier he's stealing a lot of shine from the you know what I mean the brothers, the Flannery brothers in this show, and I think he the biggest star of the show right now, the best actor on the show. I mean, he's not probably a better actor than Wood Harris and Steve Harris, but
I know what you
has
mean. He doing
more
the best
lines.
job.
Yeah.
Right, he has the most meat on the bone, and he's doing the best job. He's shining. He's jumping off the screen. You know, he's jumping
Yeah.
off the screen more than anybody else on this show. Maybe the
That
dad
happens.
maybe jump off the screen as well, but he don't get a lot of lines though.
Hmm.
You know, what was you gonna
Yeah, that
say?
happens. That happens because that's how I felt about Jukebox. The actress who played Jukebox, like she was
Yeah,
the scene stealer, you know. So it kind of happens. You intend on one person on being the star, and the other one actually, you know, takes the shine. So I think it happens, but you know, it is what it is.
hmm yeah, I agree. Jukebox and Rock probably stole that show.
Hmm.
The
Yeah.
actor that played Kanan, he was forgettable in his lines. Not that he did a bad job, but he was too quiet. He didn't really do much. Like he didn't jump off the screen really. You would forget he the star of the show technically. Um, but Rock felt like the star of the show. Also,
Rock was the star.
she was the star, and also I would say London Brown jumped off the screen.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But I mean, she raising Kanan though, Jay.
Yeah,
So
that's
I think
true.
it
she
depends
the
on.
star. It really a
Yeah, I
show
think
about Rock.
yeah,
It's,
it depends on that writing as well,
rock the
because it
world.
depends on what the actor has to go through. You know, Kanan, yeah, he's gone through things, but nothing I feel that would cause a stretch of emotion. You know, like Jukebox, she went through a lot, so of course she had to express all those emotions on screen. You know, just how you know, we see characters in this show. Lamar has to do a lot. He has to
Right.
carry a lot of scenes. So, you know, Meech, he's pretty much just he's doing things, but I think it just depends on the writing and the actors as well.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. I agree. Um, we got 60 likes. I appreciate everybody. Too bad we didn't get to the 100. I wanted to do the cash giveaway. We up to 87, 90 people watching right now. And I know people come and go. So if everybody would have hit it, we could have did the cash giveaway. Some of y'all be stingy on pushing them buttons. Like it's gonna do something for you. But anyway, I appreciate everybody that did. And I'm gonna go ahead and play a couple videos right quick. No more R. Kelly though. You know, that solo is over. But I was doing a Western. So let's check it out. Call me Jay Eastwood. And here go one more for the road, everybody. I'm a versatile actor. What can I say?
This is bad, bro.
Naomi Watanabe.
Y'all watch We're Here on HBO. We're
That was
Here.
good.
You O'Hara, J. O'Hara. Nah, I'm just playing, man.
That just reminded me, Lamar may have to call his BBW back for a minute.
Right.
Different Gia like that.
Hell yeah, you gotta take out some frustration. Come here, girl. Let me make me feel better. Come here. Woo. It's like going to the
Man,
gym, baby. No need
I
for
hope they can find a way to keep him on the show. I don't know if they're gonna show Meech or T murdering on somebody either. I was talking about that earlier. I don't know if they're gonna show that. They might just have their goons doing it or do it off camera or something. I
what you
don't know.
mean.
We'll see. Like show Meech actually squeezing on somebody or T actually squeezing somebody, shooting somebody. I don't know if they'll show that.
I don't think they will either because they
Nah.
are still alive, and that could be self-incriminating.
Yeah,
And
so they underlings will do it or they'll do it off camera or something. I was saying. We'll see.
right. Or because they could always say, "Well, that ain't real; it's a show." But why even go through all that explaining?
You already know.
That don't make no
They
sense.
dig deep.
Right. So they probably don't want no connection. Like in real life, Meech probably did shoot J Mo, but they made B Mickey do it because why make yourself do it and then end up with more questions and problems?
Right. Then now they
Right.
now you didn't call a charge.
I did like the scene when Meech and Terry was leaving Kato's house after dropping off Zoe. Terry was like, "Hey, killing Lamar may be an option." Meech was like, "You gonna do it? I know you ain't gonna do it. You ain't about that life." He kind of checked him a little bit. I like that.
Right.
And Terry, he have nothing to say after that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he was
He don't
right.
got the stomach for it.
Right. He said you could barely hold it together after that shovel incident. So now you about to kill people too? Come on. So
For real.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's good they can't do it without each other. Cause now Terry Meech need Terry and Terry need him, man. So it's like the perfect combination. Before Meech ain't even need T for real.
Exactly.
When Pat was involved. But now he need T and T definitely need him.
Yeah.
And I can tell this lack of power, Meech is gonna get frustrated because on the porch with the neighbor, he was pretty much saying, hey, tell me everything you need to know about this new connect. And he was explaining like, hey, this is not something that you got to be a part of. You got to take a back seat. So I could tell Meech that's going to bother him. He's kind of a control freak. So I want to see how this dynamic is going to change them with Terry being able to kind of do some things on his own.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah. It actually went better than I thought it would be. At least for the first moment when he told them, "I'm gonna take point. She think you too flashy, this, that, and the other." It was some words, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. But we'll see how it goes, and if a little frustration builds, and they have to come back and revisit and calm that down. But he did tell him, and I guess maybe Meech didn't realize how flashy he is. Even though you can see his shine from space, boy.
Yeah.
But I mean, Meech confused, and I know why. He like, look at you, look what you got on. You got on the lamb off the rope chains. I would. Terry was fresher than Meech in that scene. Only thing that stood out was the 4-finger ring. He had the lamb coat with the looking dapper.
You thinking of it, and today what he wearing to then still doesn't look bad today. It's kind of still in style. People don't really wear that track.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Meech just had the dope boy outfit on.
Right.
Exactly. I was thinking more like Tommy and
I get it now.
Ghost was flexing with the suits, and Tommy had the street gear. So it's all matter of perspective. You both spilling bread on your attire. It's just different levels.
Okay, I get it now because I was like, what? I'm like that ring.
That ring was crazy.
Was nasty.
I remember when those was out. I used to want a 4-finger ring, man. I never got one though. Man, I wanted one so bad, man. Oh man, I thought that was so cool.
I wanted the little earrings with the name.
I definitely wanted a 4-finger ring.
Yeah, man. They was out of style probably when you was thinking about that stuff, man. They was only in style for a hot minute in the 80s. Couple years in the early 90s, but after that, I ain't seen nobody wearing them like that. Like even in '89, they were still in style. Remember, Do the Right Thing. He had the love Hey,
Mm,
you know what I mean? I was like, oh, that is dope.
Radio Raheem.
Yeah, Radio Raheem, man. So like nobody would rock with no big ass ring saying love and all that stuff to that's like silly. Um, but you know, that was like unique and cool back then, and nobody else was doing it, and it was new and fresh. And you know, now you would think, man, what the hell is this person wearing? You know what I mean? Like you Flavor Flav, Mr. T. You know what I mean? So, but a lot of these rappers do wear like 20 chains now and all kind of stuff. So
Mhm.
they might start wearing that stuff again.
Everything come back, man.
That's true. That is true. So you know, we'll see. Um well, hey, I appreciate y'all coming through on the show. Everybody make sure y'all subscribe, bang that bell. I'm gonna go ahead and put the links in the description box so you all can check out their channels and you know, make sure y'all give them a look out and you know, let's all support each other, help everybody come up together. And you know, I appreciate y'all for coming through, everybody for watching. And I'll
Most
see y'all
definitely.
tomorrow around 11 after I'm on Lamont's channel. And everybody, you know, be safe, take care, and I'm up out of here. Deuces. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit that like, subscribe, bang that bell, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.